Hello everyone, I'm Lexer, and welcome to Zeepkist Cup of the Day. Normally Sandals does these videos, but he's not here this week, so I thought I would do one instead of letting this be another one that gets lost to time. So, for those of you who don't know, Cup of the Day is a tournament that we hold once a week or whenever we feel like it. So, not really Cup of the Day, but Cup of the Whenever. We get 10 minutes to practice a map that we've never seen before, and then 2-minute elimination rounds where the bottom players will get eliminated. It will make sense when you see it if you still don't understand. This week, map was made by Lighter. Say less. Lighter is not known for making particularly normal maps, so I'm expecting something weird. Author times a little sus. Ugh. 6, okay. Now to go into photo mode and see what we can do. Good checkpoint placements. Oh, there's an inner wall ride. There's 2 inner wall rides. They're not particularly obvious the first time around. Classic Lighter smile. Okay. Looks fairly standard once you see the line. Not sure if this is going to be a track I'm good at or not. AT is legit, trust me. I don't, Chris. Ooh, man, those are kind of tough wall rides. Current Cobb expecting backwards. Honestly, I'm a little surprised it's not, now that he's mentioned that. That would be a Lighter thing to do. Oh, these wall rides are going to be annoying in 2-minute rounds. Wonder if you can skip that little loop at the beginning too. Okay, I'm just gonna go outer here because I want to practice the rest of the wall rides. Not sure at what point all of them are going to be necessary in knockout rounds, because it's just about not being last. And as such, not DNFing is kind of an important part of that. Okay, that one is pretty easy, actually, because you can't go too low there. You just have to make sure you can jump up again at the end, so it's all going to be about that first wall ride. Is there anything strange I can do here? Like, what happens if I just AFK? I'm going to end up over that. Yeah. Now, I think even if you could skip that, you would lose speed, so I'm gonna assume that's not worth my time. This is gonna be a track that's just minimal steering. It's pretty much all speed conservation. Whoops. It's going to be speed conservation and inner wall rides. That's the key. Might want to test different oscillation patterns there. And man, getting that wall ride. In rounds, if I don't get that consistent, I might just go outer wall ride for the first run just to get a time. Because I could definitely see that being a reason some good players could DNF. I feel pretty good about that, the first 2 checkpoints. This loop, if I go left, I can set up the inner wall ride, maybe. the backwards version of today's Cup of the Day. Are we doing 2 Cup of the Days? It's gonna be the same map backwards. 2 Cup of the Days in one day. Which is unusual because we only do 1 per week. Wow, I hate that wall ride. Seeing Lighter's car up ahead, but that's just Yanja. Yeah, Yanja messed up the wall right there. Yeah, that inner wall ride's gonna be faster, but I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it well enough. I think I am gonna do my original plan, which was to just do the outer wall ride for the first run, just to get a time. Because what you really don't want to do is DNF. Eventually in the later runs, this inner is going to become necessary to move on. Oh, that was clean. Still kind of hit the ground a little hard there. So that's going to be minus 33 speed. Okay, I'm just going to do the outer wall ride a couple more times just to get some more practice at the ending. The early rounds, usually not a problem to get through. Round 1 is usually just all DNFs. And I'm pretty good at this style of track. Minus the inner wall rides. Minus 8 speed there. How did I do that last time? Okay, and that's good there, and then you're gonna want minimal airtime at the end. Wonder if it's worth staying even lower on that final wall ride, all the way up until the smile. Trying different things with the oscillation there too. Yeah, not really worth it. That was clean. You need to land before you get to this loop, because once you hit the uphill, you're going to lose speed by slamming into it. Oh, and then that felt good. And then what if I stay low here? I'm going to fall off. Yeah, you can't do that, because you're going to fall off and not be able to get back on. Oh. Yanja's watching Mackie in photo mode. That's probably a good idea. I feel pretty good about this track, though. Kerncobb is calling that inner wall ride harder than the one in JJ3. I'm not sure about that. I have gotten this one. I have not gotten the one in JJ3 yet, but I also haven't practiced that part of JJ3 a whole lot. Okay, let's get a couple runs with the outer wall ride. Just so I'm ready when we're going into rounds. Oh, Kerncobb's staying very low on that first little loop. I might keep a little bit more speed, although I think I pulled away from him. Yeah, the outer wall ride is consistent. And then you do want to be going up. You like that. Could be a little bit lower. 11th place, not bad. I always try to aim for top 10 in Cup of the Days, which warm-up time doesn't matter a whole lot because it's more about doing it consistently. But this is a good spot for me to be. And that was without the inner wall ride also. If I can figure out that inner wall ride in the first few rounds, I think I can do pretty well here. Interesting podium. Oh, there's the smile. Classic smile. Mackey's spinning a little bit, okay. Alright, first round, 4 eliminations. Turn off players. This is pretty much all about not DNFing the first couple rounds. I should have been looking at speeds in those first 2 checkpoints. Do the outer to be safe. Try not to hit any of these poles. Solid. So I'm in with a 41.3 already. I think 41.1, yeah, is the world record by Mackie, who does not have a time right now. Wonder if he failed that first inner wall ride. Or he's just top 5, but that would be very unusual for Mackie. That was pretty good. And the inner wall ride's just early enough in the run that you can mess it up once and have exactly enough time for one more chance. I'm safe here, so let's just practice the inner. Yeah, so enter it late and leave it just before the end of the corner, I think. This is really slow though, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so a bunch of DNFs. 8 DNFs. And Lighter, of course, can't play his own map. Oh, Mark DNF'd. That's big. Mark is very fast. Mark has not won a Cup of the Day yet, but he's got a lot of podiums, I believe. Again, I'm not paying attention to speeds. I'm gonna turn players on for a sec just to see. Yeah, there's like 3 people going for the inner. Mackie was one of them. Oh, that was, I forgot to set up for that. Okay. Oh, don't overshoot the ending. Okay. Gotta be a little bit careful with that. $190 is good there. 97 there. Kind of... It's gonna differ based on the line through there. 165 there. A lot of people putting down good times now. I wonder if more people are getting that inner wall ride. Oh, that's interesting. That's a thing that can happen. Definitely don't want to lose a wheel. Maki breaks the sub 41 barrier. th place right now. I'd like to be a little higher, but still learning the map. There, I think that's how you exit that. Could be faster still, but that was a pretty good exit. Kind of exit right after the corner ends. I love weird podiums like that. So still 4 players eliminated. I did not pay attention to if there were DNFs last round. I wonder if going low there is actually faster or if you lose speed in the long run. Okay, I shouldn't have tried that. Just play it safe the first round, don't DNF. .167, I seem to be pretty consistent there. It's 127 at the top of that hill. Oh. Okay, didn't break anything. It's a little rough, but I'll get a finish. Oh, I think I unity bounced over the finish. 12th place. Should be safe. Doubt everybody's gonna put down times better than that. That might be a good line there. Steering a little bit more early in that turn. Yeah, and +1 speed. I'm gonna go for the outer again just to get another time down. 130 at the top of the hill. So I need to be doing that if I try the inner. Much cleaner that time. Sub 42, third place without you doing the inner wall ride. Beating author time as well. Looks like 3 DNFs last round. See, I can get 101 speed there, but that's because I'm lower on the tube. So I don't know if that pays off in the long run. It doesn't. .126 is meh. Let's just get this ending clean. Oh, that was not super clean. 42.3, I'm happy with that. Definitely room to improve there. It's so hard to decide if I want to go for the inner wall ride because I'm not entirely sure what other people are capable of doing. And we're already to top 18. I do need to get good at this inner wall ride though if I want to win. See, 102 speed is awful there. I don't have enough time for another run, but I should be safe. I'd imagine everybody in the low 41s is doing the inner wall ride. I could probably get pretty far without doing it, though. Ronan does not have a time. And he's not getting one. Ronan DNFs. Okay. 07. Mackie seems pretty consistent. We kind of expect that from him now, but looks like he's once again maybe the favorite to win this. So that was very minimal steering through that loop. So it's slower speed at checkpoint 2 and it's slower speed at checkpoint 3. That's interesting. Might have been because I got a kind of hard landing coming off of that hill. Don't flip over. That would be bad. Alright, cool. I'm getting slower round by round. Zoman and Yanja without a finish yet. I bet they're going for that inner wall ride, and that's where they're messing up. 'Cause that's definitely where you would mess up on this track. .167 is good. The outer wall ride is consistent. I almost like that better, just not taking risks. But, you know, surely the top players are all going to get the inner wall ride consistently by the end of this. Ooh, it'd be nice if I could get that more consistently. Yeah, not even going to be an improvement. Still 9th place, 4 people without a time. 3 people without a time. Where's the ending? 15 seconds left. Dragon Boy crashes into the smile. Mackie coming in, snipes first place. 41.0. Mackie puts down very consistent times in these couple of the days. It's usually within a 10th every round. It's gonna make him very difficult to beat. Let's see if I can keep players on for now and just see how many people are going for that inner wall ride. Only 166 there that time. I think this is Matt passing me on the right. Zoman, Mackie, Kern, Cobb, I think we're the only 3... Maybe the only 3 doing the inner wall ride unless somebody reset early. And Kern and Mac go a little bit wider there. Zoman was doing more my line, just jumping down into it. Yeah, and Yanja put down a time too, so I did not see him come off the inner wall ride. So Yanja and Matt, I think, are doing the outer wall ride with me. -5 speed, how did that happen? Is that just because of where I entered the tube? Where I entered the checkpoint? Yeah, let's just reset and try to put down a good time. I am a little bit at risk this round. We are down to only 2 eliminations, which is good for me in this case, because I might be one of those. Oh, that was weird. Unity, please. Don't get me eliminated because of that. I'm so much slower. No! Come on, get this cleanly. I don't think this saves it, but I might be safe. 1 second. Whew. That was scary. Let's not do that again. Just squeaked by. So I said I always shoot for top 10, so that would be surviving this round. .98 speed for that high in the pipe seems pretty good. Yeah, 167 there. I got 166 both times last round. Just try minimal steering, because that's where we're going to lose speed. Kind of like the going more outside there and then cutting in. That was clean. 41.8. If I could do that more consistently, I could get pretty deep into the top 10, I think. And I can practice this inner again because I'm safe this round. A lot of people were doing like 41.9 last round. But that should be me into the top 10. Kern Cobb without a time. Needs to get one. He is very fast, so seeing him go in 12th place would be a disappointment, but also a relief for me because I don't want to face him later. Okay, I am safe, so I'm just going to practice this inner. Oh, that was kind of rough. That was kind of rough also. Kern does get a time. 5th place. Just one person coming into the end. Soman, does he snipe Maki? That looks pretty high. Style points, I guess. Not seeing anybody break the 41 barrier anymore, so... Seems like everyone's gotten pretty consistent. At the top, at least. Haha. Joking, had the letters, the Zeep letters spelled out in his tag in the, when the mod put his name in chat, it put down the emotes. Okay, that's been pretty clean up until this point. Could have a couple more speed, but unlikely. Ugh. Only a 42. Definitely need that little bit extra speed if I want to make this outer wall ride work. I did not really like that entry. Apparently it's faster. Let's see where it puts me at the next checkpoint. Yeah, that's alright. I'll keep this run. I am out at the moment. No more chances to reset. Need to get this ending clean. Ah, that's not a good sign. Plus 7 speed, but that's because I was lower, and I'm out. 10th place. Well, top 10 was my goal. I guess I succeeded. Would have liked to have been a little bit higher than that, but these are all pretty good players once you get into the top 10. Looks like Matt's going to be out as well, my teammate in Showdown that took place yesterday. Both of us going out 9th and 10th. Kern Cup crashing into the smile. Needing 41s to move on now. A lot of very close times, the bottom 4 that made it. Let's see how other people are doing this track. This is a fun track, I quite enjoyed it. And apparently I'm told we're gonna get a backwards version, backwards cup of the day after this. Energy and Butter going for the outer wall ride still. Yanja crashing. A lot of people resetting off of the inner. It does seem to be high risk, high reward. But like I said, all these top players are going to be able to do that pretty consistently, at least given a 2-minute round. Wanting to cut as low as possible there. Kern Cobb probably should go a little bit higher. Seeing Reed Freak go for the outer wall ride. Soman fails again there. Only 3 people have finished so far. I really do believe that Cup of the Day finishing is the most important thing. Because if we have 5 DNFs, everyone's going to be disappointed that they did not get a finish. Maki, I wonder if there's like some Unity bug coming off of this wall right here. Because I've seen, as Maki and Yanja have kind of weird bounces coming out of that. Yanja, that's slow, mate. Yanja, no! No, Yanja! Let's see who's coming to the end. Yanja DNF Zomin just puts down a time, but it's a 43. If Ziv can improve on that, He's coming to the line. Zomin also out. Zomin and Yanja out this round. That's kind of insane. Zomin and Yanja have the second and third most Cup of the Day wins. So those are two of the big hitters out in the same round. 7th and 8th. Maki and Kern Cobb, I believe, are the only remaining players who have a Cup of the Day win. Maki certainly looks like the favorite this time. Kern Cobb a bit higher in the tube there. I think he's doing more like my line. Seems to have lost a little bit of time there, but we'll see if he picks it up over the rest of the map with a little bit more speed. 5 players going for the outer wall right this time, not wanting the DNF. Maki gets the inner and looks like he gets it cleanly as they go up above. Kern Cobb is looking very fast in the second part of this map. Yeah, all of them taking this kind of safer transition into the inner. Kern with a bad exit still gets 3rd place. Zivsef reset. And a tie for 4th and 5th. That could be an elimination time. Renergy gonna want to improve on that. Who is this? This is Zivsef. Jumps down into the wall, right? Kind of like I was doing earlier. Ooh, a pretty low jump there. Barely clears the smile. And that puts him 4th place. Renergy currently out by a margin of 0.000. Let's see where he is. Is he coming around the wall, right? He's pretty low on time. Maki and Kern Cobb coming to the finish line. Kern Cobb 41.0 takes 1st place from Maki this round. I'm not seeing anybody else coming to the end here. Zivsef will get a 2nd chance, and Renergy. This is big for Renergy. He's currently out. And he gets through. Knocking Butter out. Renergy almost getting eliminated. 0 millisecond difference. Only 1 elimination per round for the top 6. Top 5 now. This is where things get real intense. Everybody looks to be taking pretty similar lines so far, and again, 4 people go for the outer. Somehow 2 people fail the outer wall ride. Maki looks pretty clean on the inner wall ride. No, I think he reset. Yeah, I was wondering if he lost speed coming off of the inner. It looked like he was a little bit slower than usual. Kern Cobb and Zivsef will get times. Kern Cobb? Okay. Not sure what happened there. If that was on my end or his, but interesting, but looks like he got the time. Coming to the ending now. Reed Freak and Renergy. Reed Freak takes 1st place. Renergy takes 3rd. Maki without a time. Let's see, where is Maki? Just resets now. This is going to be the run. And he does get a time, but it's a 42.0. That is currently out. Kern Cobb saying internet issues, so that ultimately doesn't matter for him, but that's what happened there. Maki probably should just go safe, but he's not going to. He's going for the inner. This is kind of risking it all. Gets it okay, I don't know. 125 speed. He could get a sub 42, but I'm not sure if this is the run. Time is ticking down. Can Maki snipe? Ooh, that looks like a low jump. Did he get to the finish? I don't know if he did. It might have been a high time anyway. So Maki, the favorite, gets knocked out in 5th place. Haven't seen anybody else consistently putting down the low 41 times that Mackie was, so this is anybody's game now. Kern Cobb, the only one of the top 4 who has won a Cup of the Day before. And Kern is going for that really high line in the first tube. I think that does give you more speed. I'm not sure if it is completely worth it. All 4 go for the outer. Nobody's trying the actual fastest line. And Kern Cobb is passing everybody else. All very similar lines through the ending. Energy going a little bit safer, hopping off of the wall ride. And Weed Freak currently with the slowest time. Zivsef yet to place a time. He's still going for the jump down too. I'm not sure if that's faster. It's certainly more dangerous. Did not get it very clean that time, and it's only a 41.9. He will need to improve or he is out. Now we're seeing people go for the inner. This is what I was trying earlier. Just getting the safe run in and then going for the inner on your second run. Kern seems to be on a pretty good run. Looking for Zivsef to see if he's coming to this part. Kern Cobb coming into the finish. Nice low jump, 41.4. Zivsef going for the outer wall ride. This is a fun map to photo mode on. Just kind of plant yourself here and you can see the whole map. Zivsef needs to improve or he's going to be eliminated. Comes to the end, a cleaner ending that time, but not faster. Zivsef out in 4th place. Kern Cobb, Renergy, and Weed Freak, your top 3. Renergy, remember, had a snipe a few rounds ago, is almost eliminated. Now putting himself in a position where he can still win this. Kern Cobb with a much faster time than the other 2 there. I think you'd gotta say he's the favorite. Not just based on last round, but based on previous Cup of the Days in general. Kern Cobb is a very fast racer. He also is doing this slightly different line that I do believe is giving him more speed and a faster time overall. So he ends up behind them a little bit at the beginning, but that time adds up. Weed Freak going for the inner this time, and failing it, thinking it might be necessary for the top 3. Kern Cobb and Renergy coming to put their first times. Kern Cobb is catching up. Both very similar lines at the ending. Ooh, Renergy jumping a little bit to the right and goes for a reset. Kern Cobb with a 41.6. Not his fastest time, but faster than both of his opponents put down in the previous round. Weed Freak goes for the outer this time. Still will have time for 2 runs. Remember, I was timing that out earlier. If you fail the inner, you still have just enough time for 2 runs. Coming into the final inner wall right now, gets that pretty cleanly. A low jump and a 41.7, which is a good time, but not first right now. It's going to depend on what Renergy can do. Weed Freak also has the opportunity for a snipe should it come down to that. Renergy's the man to watch right now. Can he take the finals position away from Weed Freak? Keeping an eye on Weed Freak and Kern Cobb. Weed Freak will not improve his time. It all comes down to this from Renergy. Can he get a second snipe? Goes very high on the coming off of the tube there, or coming off of the inner wall ride, and only a 41.9. I think he had the pace with a better exit to that wall ride. Does not get it. Kern Cobb and Weed Freak will be the finalists. Kern Cobb has won, I believe, 2 Cup of the Days now. 2-0 in the finals, if my memory is correct. Weed Freak has not won yet. Let's follow along. Kern Cobb pulling ahead already very early on. He goes for this high line. And you'll see Weed Freak passing, but man, the speed Kern Cobb has coming out of this. Let's hop back to Weed Freak so we can watch both of them. Kern goes for the inner. Is he going to get it? Oh, he gets it so cleanly. Kern Cobb going for a world record here, maybe? Only 124 speed at the top. I'm not sure if that's worth the inner wall ride or not. Jumps low here, just above the smile. 41.3, a very good time. Reed Freak with a 42.1. We know Reed Freak can be faster than that, but I don't know if I've seen him put a 41.3 yet. Curran Cobb is pretty known for putting down his fastest time in the finals as well. I can still kind of see both of them here. Let's see what Curran Cobb does. Going without a car, a very interesting technique. Crashes off of the inner wall ride. Reed Freak gets the inner wall ride, but is still 124 speed, matches Curran Cobb. He no longer has time to reset, so this is it for him. Ooh, and that's not a good clip to get. Has the inner wall ride, but lost a lot of speed there. He's going to hit the smile. GG, congratulations, Curran Cobb. Another Cup of the Day win, and I believe still keeping an undefeated record in the finals. Interesting clip there. Okay, nice. Style points, I guess. Stay in the lobby, says Lighter. I have been told, or at least hinted at, potentially doing this map in reverse for another Cup of the Day. That would be interesting. If that's the case, I will make that a separate video. So this is the end of this video. If you want to see more Cup of the Day videos, check out Sandal's YouTube page. I'll put a link in the comments. I will also put a link to the Cup of the Day results, which I run on a spreadsheet. So if you want to see the results of all the previous Cup of the Days, go there. And if there's another backwards Cup of the Day, then maybe you'll see another video. Thank you for watching.